So along with the module, we created also hardware and paired up with GEW. Let's start with the cymbals, top down. GEWA has designed their own cymbals that go with the module. These are 3 zones with choke. They have, as we call, grown-up sizes. You have a 14-inch hi-hat and an 18-inch ride. And they are completely designed and made in Germany as the module. So look at it up from underneath. You can see you have 2 jacks on one side and on the other. We only use one with the G9, but this is just for compatibility with other competitors on the market, right? So you could use this cymbal with, let's say, Roland. Then the hardware, GEW designed a special rack for it with a 3-tier clamp. So the old ones had like only 2. It was a hinge, simply like a door, and this has 1, 2 tiers. So it hogs the tube like a hose. And these are new for the E series. So if we go around a little more, then you will see a snare stand and the pedal and the hi-hat. They will be included in the full package with the module and the set. So this is close to the 3000 series. You have an inverse footboard with the E design on it. The pedal is more or less based on the 3000 and also the old GEW 5000 pedal that was still made in the US. This has a double chain, but this is more or less the base. Some refinements on the hardware. If you see the rubber feet, they have like air holes, so for reduction of impact noise on the ground. Also, the snare basket has the same feature on the rubber tips. Then we have shells. So we wanted to make, as the cymbals, we wanted to make it in a size that is like a real drum set. For whatever reason, drummers want a 14-inch snare, drummers want 10, 12, 14-inch tom-toms. And we stuck with an 18-inch bass drum. It sits on a riser. It's always with triggering a matter of control, so 18 is still controllable. Huge drums we will see in the future. But we finally made it. Can show you maybe if you remove. I will remove one tom now. So on the inside, you see there sits a trigger tray, and people are asking, is it possible to use it with my normal drums? Yes, you can, if you're willing to destroy the bearing edge. So the bearing edge here is flat, and this tray sits on top of that edge. If you're an old kit and want to just flatten out the bearing edge, and then you can, of course, you can use it. It will fit any 14-inch drum on the market. And this is a tray where the trigger sits on. Oh, this is actually a prototype, not the best example. But yeah, that's the concept, how it works on the inside. So you're able to put below any drum you want. In this case, we chose GEW. And yeah, what we have right now is a walnut finish for walnut burst finish for the high price range, and also the carbon wrap, which is in the back we've seen. Then we should go over to the pads probably, right? We have already also pad versions available. This is just for the visual thing on stage. An electronic drum kit does not look good on stage. So if we want to see it on the stage one day, also with a module, then we have to offer real drum sizes. That's the concept behind the shells. So what you see here is an example, like with carbon wrap finish. That's the other finish we have. And you have pads like 10 and 12. They will be labeled GEWA. So you see from underneath will look like this. Look like the cymbals look, same design. And inside lives the same trigger tray I showed you earlier. So it doesn't matter if you use it with a pad. The pads are dampened, so they sound really good. Also without headphones on, don't sound cheap. You have also GEW TB12 bracket. So this is more like if you're playing at home, this will do it. Absolutely. So that's why we offer it. It comes in at a lower price point, of course. So just to tell you, you have the pad option. One note on the heads. So you see DWE heads on the snare and also GEWA. These are basically the same heads. True Rebound mesh heads designed by Remo. So they are made in the US and they are designed especially for this purpose, for this drum kit. You know that they supply probably, they made Roland mesh heads. The thing is that Roland supplied them with the material. But this is really our own material and completely done by Remo. Double ply.